Scholars, welcome to the counselor's office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. I'm pushing this video out tonight. Why not? Right up. This is what, Monday night? I'm pushing this out for your beautiful faces. It's a late night. I don't know what time it is coming out, but it's coming out late because I've decided to do a video. I'm not doing a review. I'm not doing anything big and fancy, but we're going to review Iron Banner. And I think it encapsulates the biggest issue of the Portal and the future of Destiny. And I do think that if Destiny continues at this rate, it will die. Because even Iron Banner, which Iron Banner always had its ups and downs, right? But Iron Banner was always a good place to get loot. It was always a place to get some free gear, some cosmetics, some armor. And this time around, it feels like we have regressed to, I would say even Iron Banner from Destiny 1 was better and more rewarding than what we have currently. So let's jump into it, shall we? So let's just talk. We've covered videos on this situation, right? We've talked about it, about the set. But at first we weren't even going to get a new armor set, which even though Bungie said we're going to get new weapons and armor, which we'll get to the weapons part, the new armor, it was after Backlash that we got this, which I'm glad we got it. I personally I think the Gladius set was better. But hey, you know what? We got something. And the set bonus, you can kind of read it here, right? I pushed it off for you. It's kind of cool. It has both PvE and PvP usages. I know a lot of people were farming for it, but outside of like the armor, there really wasn't much reason to play. And this is if you even got like high tier. If you were a low value guardian, when I mean low value, I mean like literally oops, I forgot this is on here. Whoops. If you're not like 450. And I don't even know, like I haven't played Crucible since I got 450, whether I even get tier 5s anymore. But at some point, you can do Portal and get some guaranteed tier 5s at 450, which is kind of nice. However, the grind itself has been almost pointless. First off, let's just talk about it. The Portal. You have to click the event and then click another button to get access to the fucking game, right? You have to actually click a button to click a button. It's more needless clicking. And yes, there's gonna be people like, but you could just click Crucible and it's right there too. Let's be honest. This is Iron Banner. We've always came to Lord Saladin to, talk and get our shit. We've always come here. And yes, it's nice, but it's still like there's too much menu gameplay. And I think that is a big turnoff for a lot of people. And that's the biggest issue of the Portal, is that it's just too much menu gameplay. It doesn't feel like you're part of the world. I remember in Destiny 1, you rode up and you were like, damn, Saladin, he's here. And you were ready to farm some shit. And even in Destiny 2, like when he brought some new armor or weapons, and I think a good weapon to point out, people were excited for Tanasha's mastery. People were hyped. They're like, holy, we want this. We're going to play Iron Banner for it. Now, all we have for weapons that's new is Finite Impactor. All they did was change an element and give it some of the shittiest perks possible. Revision 1. This is the new weapon that they gave us. And you'll notice that this is the problem with a lot of these events, especially returning events. They're not very eventful. What's even worse, outside of the fact that part of the mission, the quest that they give you, you have to claim the stupid Stag Lord, which is another trial just to bait you into buying this shit. Again, if you see anyone wear these, just know that they're a dumbass. We really call them dick suckers, but you're a dumbass for even spending $8 on this. Like, you literally show people that you burn your money like a jackass. But what's worse is that they introduce a new holofoil that doesn't fucking work. They had to disable it because it was crashing consoles. That's right. A holofoil, by the way, that looks like shit. It literally looks like something that was drawn in geography class. Guys, don't you like maps? Because we're putting that on the fucking guns. Now, this isn't an Iron Banner situation. I still think Iron Banner should have had its own unique cosmetic, like wolves or something badass, but no, Bungie was too lazy to do that. But it's disabled. But what's even worse is that you may have noticed, this looks like the Arms Day weapon. Oh, fast track to this. Ribbon Tail. That's also a Arms Day weapon. That's right. You did not get that wrong. That's right. Bungie introduced 2 old weapons already from another event as part of the Iron Banner package. And what's worse is you can't even get Finite Impactor in the fucking holofoil. Like, the one Iron Banner weapon cannot get the holofoil treatment. And the crossbow, which we already knew Bungie said that they were throwing this randomly in at a low drop rate throughout the season, even though most people don't even give a shit about this game enough to give a shit about this crossbow. You get it, cool. If it doesn't have chill clip, run it back, because that's the only thing that's good on this thing is having chill clip. But they didn't even bother give it the fucking holofoil treatment. They gave a new holofoil, not even the old Arms Day holofoil. They gave the new geography holofoil to the Arms Day weapons. And they didn't even bother, like, you can't make this shit up. But it gets worse. Oh, sweet child of mine. It gets fucking worse. Not only did they not only introduce one old, re-elemented, barely reperked gun that is probably the most, it is a worse, like, we've gotten so many hand cannons, by the way. Why the fuck do we need another 140? But it's probably like the worst fucking one you could have given. Like, when it comes to hype and excitement, I don't see many people jerking off to Finite Impactor. I'm sorry. This could have been an opportunity. They could have brought back Not Forgotten and made it a Iron Banner weapon. Like, they're already regurgitating shit. You might as well bring something that's what I know that we literally have a stasis one in comp right now, but this could be a way to get the true Not Forgotten in Iron Banner. Sure, why not? I think people wouldn't give a shit. So that's on the battle pass. It's like old shit. They introduced Eruption to Control. You know, I don't know about if I care about Eruption Control. I forgot what it was. I think it's Fortress, the one where there's PvE mixed in with the turrets. I think most people liked that game mode, and it was more exciting. It was more interesting. And they didn't bring that back. They also didn't, take the time to bring back any other maps. Like, you think, like, oh, this is a good opportunity. Like, hey, we're introducing an old PvP map for Iron Banner. We're just bringing it back. No, they did not. Also, what is now worse than what it was before is that now with the scoring system, instead of just getting increased to, rep, because Bungie removed the rep system, which is another big thing. Iron Banner was free to everyone. And like every other vendor, you had a cool, fast free track, which you could say, hey, we kind of got that here. But we have no shader, which I think is a lot of people. There were some good shaders. No shaders, and most of this is just fluff. Like with a reroll chip, like no one gives a fuck about the reroll chips because they're not even fucking generous with the fucking event tokens. And I'm gonna say it, and now I'm gonna continue saying it. What the fuck is the point of having event tokens? You barely buy shit. Like I've bought like 4 of these things and got nothing out of it. But what's worse than that is that you don't even hardly get good shit after completing. Whether you win or lose, like if you win, you get higher tier stuff. If you lose and you're not max crucible, you're not like highlight level, and you're not shredding, because if you even whiff, this is supposed to help your score, by the way. Wearing all armor and all this other bullshit is supposed to increase your multiplier. I have literally intentionally bottom fragged and just played objectives. And you will still not get, like, I won't get tier 4. Like, I won't get tier 4 loot. I just get like tier 3, or I even got tier 2. Like, I hate the portal fucking system because it used to be that you could get power for just playing the fucking game. You could also get decent gear for just playing the fucking game. Now you get subpar gear, and depending on your fucking rank, depends on what gear you get. And I know Bungie's been making tweaks on this. I just think that it should just go the fuck away. For PvP, just get rid of the fucking score and have it not tied, or you're gonna have a score, have it not really tied to win-loss rate. Like, it should be flat across the board. Who gives a shit? Because, and it's not even based on skill, because it's literally you could just win and still bottom frag, and you get A rank. Like, it is so skewed on just win-loss ratio that, again, if you ever play Iron Banner or any PvP and you're not max crucible and you're not like shredding out, just leave every game. Just don't even bother. You see your team losing, you will actively get shit rewards. It is not worth your time, especially since you don't always get guaranteed the fucking Iron Banner weapon. There is only one Iron Banner weapon, and I have gotten more fucking armor and other random crucible drops, and even the shit that they put in there as a fucking filler. I don't want fucking ribbon tail. Why am I getting 5 fucking ribbon tails when you want to see about the new finite impactor? Sure, I just said it's just a rehash it fucking hand cannon, but if you don't have a 140 solar, it's better than nothing, right? But you can't even get the fucking drop because it's dropping all the other shit that you want, and it's dropping fucking crucible weapons. It's so stupid. But yet again, Bungie's like, hey, we're gonna let you focus legacy gear. Let me just say this outright. This should be free. It shouldn't cost you any glimmer or enhancement cores because you're not even fucking wearing it. No one's fucking wearing any of this shit. No one. I don't even think the set works anymore. Enhancement prism as a reward of, and sure, maybe if you're using this to get enhancement prisms, but let's be honest, this should just translate into transmog. You should be able to purchase this and it directly turns into a transmog for the cost that it makes you spend. Like, purchasing it should be the cost of the enhancement core and the glimmer should be able to buy a 1-for-1 transmog. There is no fucking reason that old legacy armor is for sale that is this expensive. And yes, when you're spending like 15, 30, like on multiple sets, all those K glimmer, that shit adds up. It sucks dick. Why? So that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And then you have the weapons. Can we just look at the screen for a minute? We just got this a couple seasons ago. Why are we bringing back Arms Day weapons? Ribbon Tail could have literally been Warlord Spear. You could have had Criminal's Dagger, which is very popular right now, and came out in Echoes. That could have been very popular. Tanasha's Mastery, very popular. People would farm for that. Putting a juicer roll on Ganora's Axe. Because remember, the PvP trial shotgun is no longer earnable. So having a slug shotgun that you can get from Iron Banner, people would farm. There's multiple weapons that they could bring back as a tier weapon, and that people would farm the shit out of this event for. It would actually make people give a shit. Maybe not so much Warlord Spear. It's a Trice Rifle, right? But still, you get what I mean. Instead of Ribbon Tail, people would give more shit about Warlord Spear. And I know people are going to be like, well, they did that because they know that the crowd that's upset that they have to regrind all the gear. You're already doing that. They just re-released Finite Impactor and re-released Ribbon Tail, though that wasn't even updated. It was just we can't even joke about Bungie repainting an old car, because that's exactly what they're doing now. They're literally just repainting old cars. They're not even doing anything new anymore. You might as well let people just regrind it into a tier system. By the way, the big excuse that was parroted by DMG, I'm sorry, let me not say this incorrectly. Parroted by a dev on stream was that converting weapons to tier weapons takes time. Essentially, summarizing, it takes time because apparently it's hard. It takes a lot of time to convert a fucking weapon to the tier system, which makes me wonder, why the fuck did we do it in the first place? I would rather have tier armor and no tier weapons. If we're gonna get half-ass, like all these weapons, you could say, you know what? They're all coming back. Holy shit. Every last one of these weapons are coming back. They're now tier weapons. You have a lot to fucking grind. Sure, Bungie's not gonna let you focus anymore because they don't like that. They don't like focusing. They don't like crafting anymore. They don't like none of that shit. They want you to grind your nuts off. Sure. Give me something I give a shit about. I care more about this old weapon to see if I can get a chill clip on it. Damn, sucks balls. I give more shit about old fucking weapon than whatever Bungie's cracking out. Like you should not be. I should not play Iron Banner and get something from another event. Like, imagine playing The Dawning and you're getting Festival of the Lost weapons. What are we doing here? Why? And by the way, just to make this clear, Bungie intentionally said that they were waiting to do Iron Banner. The whole reason for it, I don't know. What was the reason? Why did they delay it? They literally waited till the mid-season update. Not launch of an expansion, but mid-season update to launch Iron Banner. And for what? Was coding this singular fucking weapon? Does it take multiple months to code a fucking weapon? For the love of God, if that's the case, we need Destiny 3. I don't give a shit. We need Destiny 3. If it takes several months to code a fucking weapon to the tier list, that or drop tiers, I'm okay with that. Let's go back to Adepts. Hell, you make multiple different versions of Adepts. Let's just drop the fucking tier system. Get rid of the fucking weapon tiers. Keep the armor tiers, but fuck the because we're accepting that we're never gonna get the armor we want with tiers, right? We're only gonna get new shit, and I only care about it anyways because we're getting new set bonuses. But weapons, who gives a fuck? You know what? Make them Adepts. Let's go back to that. I don't think very few people were upset with that system. I know I wasn't. I think people loved Adepts. Especially if that is the excuse, and that's why Iron Banner was pushed and delayed, is because we had to take time to craft a fucking one gun into tiers. Because this is just, I don't understand. what I used to farm, especially in Destiny 1, has now become a gauntlet of just banging my head against the wall. Am I losing or am I winning? Okay, leave. Am I losing? Am I winning? Okay, leave. Okay, I'm winning. I'm getting some loot. I get shit. I'm winning. I'm getting shit. Like, I'm pretty sure I got some tiered armor. Yeah, I got a bunch of tier 4 Iron Banner armor. I kept some specific rolls just so I can have a set. But I got more of ribbon tails and the hand cannon, the spread shot hand cannon than I did actually of the Iron Banner weapon itself. And you only get one drop too, which makes no fucking sense. You get one drop, and if you have a bonus, that's great. But you get one drop, completion drop, and then you get Iron Banner. And I think that completion reward should always be the weapon, or one of the weapons. But I think one of these, like if it says Iron Banner engram, one should specifically always be the new weapon, and one could be between the armor and the ribbon tail one up. But it's not like that. It's not. I don't know, man. I know I'm being critical, and I think most people will agree with me. This shit sucks. It's lazy. It's not exciting. It felt like Iron Banner felt like an afterthought, that they delayed it, not because they were putting effort into it. They delayed it because they were just trying to, scoot it along, because nothing here that they have done was worth the time. They could have literally just scrapped the portal and made you come into Saladin and do the same shit we've always done. Like, it could have just literally been that. I mean, they actually, at least this event, they gave us an actual seal, right? We have the seal, even though the new one they introduced didn't even have a seal. They didn't bother to do a seal for that. It's just, it doesn't feel rewarding. It doesn't feel fun. That's what the portal is doing, Destiny. It's killing the vibe. It's killing the care. It feels lazy. It feels like I'm playing a mobile game. Destiny Rising has a lot of dailies and weekly stuff to do, and it feels like there's a lot of check boxes to do, but at least it's fun and interesting. This isn't fun, and this is not interesting. I did this because I literally was just grinding the new armor set, because I wanted the new armor just because it had a decent, perk set, and I can get it in tier 4, and I got my set that I wanted. But I honestly could not give a shit about any of these weapons. I could have stopped right here to get the free finite impactor, which I just used it for power. Honestly, I used all these as a boost to get me to 450. That's pretty much all I used it for. It's fodder, which again, this could have been a great event to give some high tier power drops, which is another way to get people invested. It's like you're guaranteed every round, no matter you win or lose, you get power drops, like +3s every time. People would play whether losing or winning. But again, Bungie absolutely refuses to actually make the power grind fun and rewarding. And that's all I gotta say. I do think that if we continue seeing events like this be converted into the new system, it will kill Destiny. It's already doing it. It's already murdering it. But it feels like it is barren. It feels empty. It just feels bad. There's no innovation. There's no excitement. It was so easy for me to just not to play on a reset. And then this is probably the first time I've logged in all week, just, on this Monday to do this review. It sucks. Like, it just feels like just another filler. in this drought, because that's what we're having right now. We had our expansion and now we have droughts. We don't have seasons anymore. We just have droughts, just like Destiny 1. Hell, I would say Destiny 1 was better because when they dropped updates, it actually felt like an update versus this half-ass shit. It feels bad, man. Especially when every event has just Crucible, like a Crucible thing. Like Solstice had Scorch cannons. We have heavy metal, which was its own thing, granted. Arms Day was it Scorch too? I'm trying to remember. Like it was just like this. Oh no, it wasn't Scorch. Solstice was Scorch. It was literally just like you could use the mods in this PvP mode. You could use the Arms Day mods that did crazy stuff, and that was it. Like every event has a PvP mode as its event, and it's been ass. And Iron Banner is no different. Granted, Iron Banner is exactly the way you remember it, whether you liked it or not. I think I wish we had Fortress or whatever it was called. That was more fun than Eruption, in my opinion. But I just wish we also had actual Iron Banner loot to chase. Like, who remembers Hakon's? Let me remember if I could say it. Hakon's hatchet. Do you remember that auto rifle? That was something I farmed for because I really wanted. Not to mention, Bungie had the opportunity to introduce Rise of Iron Banner weapons. Like they had the opportunity to introduce that, or at least one of them, but they dropped the ball on that. I don't know, man. Was it worth them delaying to release Iron Banner? No, it wasn't. Is it worth farming this outside of power if you just want the free 3 power drops that are guaranteed? Outside of that, no. I guess fuck all. Even if you're like, oh damn, I want the combat bow. You're just good luck, kid. Outside of just farming for a set of the new armor, that's about it, especially for if you just want the cosmetics. Like outside of that, to get the nice new cosmetic set for your transmog, I would just get that and dip. That's my video for tonight, and I wish I could be, this started with controversy and it ends being a fizzle, and it is a highlight into what is to come in the Destiny. People think Renegades is going to fix everything, and this seems like to be the template for Destiny's future, and it will murder this game. It has no soul. It feels like I'm playing Fortnite, and I have played Fortnite, and it is actually more enjoyable. Anyways, I will probably be going back to playing some Borderlands because at least it rewards me enough to give a shit. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, game out.